you've thought about it, and now you're looking at going to jail, and it's a felony, and it's a felony for the rest of your life, you know?
Yes, sir.
So what the next one would be a second degree felony punishment, up to 20 years in prison.
Yes, sir.
Well, what are you doing to fix all of this? It's really, most of this is in your court.
Right.
What are you doing individually to make sure that this won't happen again?
I mean, obviously.
Tell you yesterday and remind you.
That's the one that's trying to get phone back.
Yeah.
And today, what are we going to do today?
We're gonna plea.
Oh, all right.
Yes, sir.
Come here with collecting.
No, she did it. Well, I don't know if she can get through.
Not gonna be there.
And we now call 25 CR 1495, the state of Texas versus James David Frizzell. That's you, sir?
Yes, sir.
Correct. And you were here with your attorney and the state's attorney. Mr. Kelly, does the defendant waive a formal reading of the indictment and the arraignment here? Can we proceed in summary?
Yes, we do, and we can, please, Judge.
In summary, sir, this indictment alleges that on or about December 12, 2024 in Jefferson County, Texas, you operated a motor vehicle in a public place while intoxicated, DWI, driving intoxicated, as it's referred to. Paragraph 2 goes on to allege, though, that you have 2 or more prior convictions of DWIs, one on January 25th, 2007, out of McLennan County Court at Law. And that was in 2007. Also, that's weird. Later that year, you had picked up another DWI, or operating a motor vehicle while intoxicated, out of Collin County, Texas. Because you have 2 or more prior DWI convictions, every time you commit another DWI or operating a motor vehicle while intoxicated in a public place, it's a felony offense in Texas. So you were looking at a term of not more than 10 years or less than 2 years in prison. In addition, a fine may be assessed not to exceed $10,000. This is a third degree felony. Do you understand? Yes. Respond, Jimmy. You can do it. Yes.
I'm sorry?
You understand?
Yes, sir. I interrupted.
Okay, good. Hold on. Let me work with the stylus. What are we doing on that? We get another one, or we're just going to be driven crazy with this stuff? This one.
Just for a little bit longer.
Sure. But you don't have to be sequenced on DWIs. Oh, no, prior to DWIs. You don't have to be different issue. Yeah.
An agreement's been reached where you would be pleading guilty, found guilty. After being found guilty, you would be sentenced for what?
The agreement is for a 7-year probation, 10 years probated for 7 years. Judge. That's the
okay.
We negotiated.
All right.
I will say this, Judge, we put 10 days as a condition in there.
So I've
We
got
neglected
confinement in the institutional division of the Texas Department of Criminal Justice for how many? That didn't get filled in. How much time?
Confinement for 10 years.
And that would be suspended.
For 7 years.
And then you would be placed on regular probation for 7 years.
That's right.
And fined $1,500. There would be terms and conditions of probation, though, that are normal and customary for DWI cases, which are special for alcohol and sobriety and operating motor vehicle responsibly kinds of conditions. Also, as a condition of a DWI third, you must serve at least 10 days in the county jail as a condition of probation.
Your Honor, speaking of the conditions, I'm sorry to interrupt the court.
Yeah.
We neglected to write ignition interlock in their plea paperwork. That was part of the deal.
I think
That's probably standard. It's probably standard.
that's always standard.
I just feel better about putting it in there, but
That's,
it's,
that's
if it's
and
standard.
it's statutory.
You can't not agree to it. It's a
Okay.
condition of probation.
Okay. I just like to put it in there. Thank you, Judge.
Okay. Do you feel better?
I do feel better when I
On the
put it in there, Judge.
I feel better.
We all. It was just looking over there. I see just a sense of relief
It is.
after he said
It
that.
really
Just-
is.
I'll feel better this afternoon too, Judge.
That's telling your sins to the priest. You feel better at the end of that. Some do. If I follow this agreement, you have no right of appeal of your case. Do you understand?
Yes.
So how do you plead to this charge, sir? Guilty or not guilty?
Guilty.
Are you pleading guilty voluntarily and because you are guilty?
Yes, sir.
And paragraph 2, those prior DWI convictions, are those all true as they are alleged?
Yes, sir.
And are you pleading true to paragraph 2, those 2 prior DWI convictions, voluntarily, knowingly, intelligently, and because those are all true and correct as they are alleged?
Yes, sir.
All right. I'm going to show you, sir, what's marked as State's Exhibit 1. Did you sign that document voluntarily? Understand it? Discuss it with your attorney? Are the contents all true and correct?
Yes, sir.
State's Exhibit 1 is tendered in
Objection, State's
assistance. Without objection, it's admitted. Among other things, this states you are mentally competent to enter your guilty plea. It's freely and voluntarily made. You know what you've been charged with. The indictment's been read to you. You've read it. You are guilty of the crime charged in any lesser included offenses. You are giving up your rights to a jury trial and the rights to the appearance, confrontation, cross-examination of witnesses, totally satisfied with the representation provided by your lawyer. All of this is true, so help you God.
Yes, sir.
State's Exhibit 1 is part of the record for all purposes. Pre-sentence report is waived here.
Yes, please, Judge.
I just want to ask you, James, this is the third one. What are you doing? What are you doing to change what's going on here? I know you've thought about it and now you're looking at going to jail and it's a felony and it's a felony for the rest of your life, you know?
Yes, sir.
So what are the next one would be a second degree felony punishment, up to 20 years in prison.
Yes, sir.
Well, what are you doing to fix all of this? It's really, most of this is in your court.
Right.
What are you doing individually to make sure that this won't happen again?
I mean, obviously I've got to do something about my drinking.
Well,
And I've been
like
working
what?
on that,
Well, they're going to
abstaining.
help you, but
Yeah,
still,
absolutely.
at the end of the day, we're not at your house watching you with a video to, I got you, don't drink. It's going to be your choice.
Right.
What are you going to do about that?
Just not drink. I mean,
Okay, is that simple?
is it,
I mean, can you make that decision? I mean, you're not, or is there some alcoholism or anything that prevents you from making the choice to do the right thing?
no, sir.
Okay, oh, well, then fix this.
Right.
Okay, you got a lot to lose here. The family is at home? Do you have a family at home?
I don't have a family. I mean, I've got mom, dad, brother,
Okay,
sister.
well, okay, well, but at the end of the day, you got you
Right.
too. And you don't want to flirt with more trouble here.
Absolutely.
Because this is, you touch the stove, it burns. Don't embrace the stove. All right. If nothing further, here's what I'm going to find. That you are pleading guilty voluntarily to paragraph 1 and true to paragraph 2, which constitute a third-degree felony of operating a motor vehicle in a public place while intoxicated, a third-degree felony. You are mentally competent to do so, to make these pleas of guilty and true. There is sufficient evidence supporting your guilty plea from State's Exhibit 1 admitted here to find you guilty beyond a reasonable doubt, as you were giving up your rights to a jury trial and the rights to the appearance, confrontation of witnesses. I now find you guilty beyond a reasonable doubt of this third-degree felony of operating a motor vehicle in a public place while intoxicated with 2 or more prior DWI convictions. I am following this agreement. You're hereby sentenced to confinement in the institutional division of the Texas Department of Criminal Justice to serve a term of 10 years. That confinement will be suspended. You were placed on regular probation for 7 years. As a term and condition of probation, you must serve 10 days in the county jail. As a mandatory condition, you must pay a fine of $1,500. There will be other terms and conditions of probation. There are 36 of them, although most of these are conditions your attorney, me, all of us here have to follow. Don't commit crimes. Avoid bad habits. Don't associate with disreputable. Those are all good ideas for all of us. But we don't have a lot to lose like you do if you fail. If you fail, your probation can be revoked and you can be sentenced and go to 10 years in prison. And for DWIs, they kind of keep people in longer than normal. So you don't want that. All right. Also,
Page 4, just the
where's the one for, okay.
Yes, sir. That's
The additional, have an auto ignition interlock system installed in your vehicle and complete the Texas DWI repeat offender program and pay associated costs. And those associated costs sting, but in the long run, it'll cost less by taking that and completing it than it would otherwise. You would have to, your insurance would go up a sky high and other costs would be applied. And if nothing else, that's a deterrent to people from backsliding on this because these DWIs cost.
absolutely.
They sting.
Yeah, I do. There's a way to go.
All right, and all of these are to help you complete the program successfully. We want you to get back on your feet and work. You got a job, I
Yes, sir.
presume. Well, is it a responsible job?
I believe.
Yeah, you got people under you?
No, I don't have anybody.
But I mean, but okay, the
yes.
people who employ you, do they rely on you?
Absolutely.
Then don't let them down. Don't let yourself down. You're better than this and you can do it.
Yes, sir.
Okay. 10 days in the county jail. When do you begin that? Well, how do you want to do that? Do you work during the week?
So I work a week on, week off. I work on a tugboat.
Judge, may we do them from August 28th to September 1st and from September the 10th to September the 15th?
Did you do your math, Tom? Did that come out to 10 days?
It's like 10.1 days.
Right. I think you've got a weekend and then 2 weeks later,
I think
right?
it's 4 and 6.
4 and 6. Yeah, get the calculator, see if that comes up to 10.
For the first group and then 6 the second group.
Take it by Mr. Coleman.
In high school, interscholastic, first place in number sense. I won first place in number sense. So, yeah, it's 10 days. Okay, I'm gonna allow you to do that. It's awkward, but we work with you on this. We just want you to get it done quickly, move on with your life. Because nothing's happening. You're just vegetating in the jail and, get this behind you and move on and do great things. Your tugboat?
Yes, sir.
Okay. when I was in private practice, we represented some folks, shipping folks, and they all did well, but it's a very responsible job.
Yes,
There's not only the value of cargo and the vessel, but other people's lives that depend upon it. So we know you made a mistake. Don't do that again. Yeah, a lot of lives depend upon you operating that multi-ton tug responsibly,
yes,
plus driving a 4,000 pound car. Okay. And do it.
yes, sir.
And do well. Get this behind you and move on and be the very best you can be. Anything else?
Not from much.
Okay, Tom. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank
That
you.
is all.
I'm gonna do a memo to the jail with the exact dates. I'm gonna send it to the office now, okay?
In the end, the judge gave him a chance to turn things around, but the warning was crystal clear. This was his third DWI, and another mistake could put him behind bars for years. Now, the choice is entirely his. Follow the rules, stay sober, and prove he can change.